Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's James here, and don't you wish that you would retire in 4, 5, 6 years? Well, stay tuned because I got a strategy that will help you retire in 4 to 6 years. Even if you're in your 20s, this will work. Guys, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a personal story. 2 years ago, nothing to do with real estate. I was in debt up to my waist, basically. Bad debt, that is, not good debt. I didn't have anything in savings. I was spending on useless stuff. I was going out and spending $80 on a gym membership when I can get the same thing at another gym for $20 a month. It all kind of clicked for me whenever I found out that my wife was pregnant with our son. And it really got me thinking that I needed to do more than what I'm doing right now so I don't have to miss any of those special moments that my son is gonna have, like graduating first grade, second grade, whatever. And I don't have to miss that because I didn't plan in my 20s. So this is something that is kind of close to my heart, and it's investing as soon as you possibly can. If that's in monthly dividend stocks, quarterly dividend stocks, real estate, it doesn't really matter. But I will tell you, real estate is definitely the best wealth creator that there is. So imagine this, taking your savings of $20,000 and investing in a property that is $100,000. You're controlling a $100,000 property for only your $20,000. That's what we call leverage. So I was just talking with a guy on Instagram. My Instagram is gonna be up here or up here, I'm not really sure, down there, maybe over here. But I was just talking with a guy that he bought a townhouse straight cash. I don't know exactly how much it was, so we're just gonna say $100,000. Say he bought this property for $100,000. Now he's only able to get $700 for rent. So he's having to take out for property taxes and insurance because you cannot get away from those. You can eliminate your monthly costs and interest. So I guess that's good. So let's just say all in all, after his property taxes and his insurance, he is able to cash flow $600 a month. That's actually what he told me, is he's cash flowing $600 a month, which I thought was really strange because I put $15,000 down on a property, significantly less than what he put down on a property. I'm cash flowing the same amount as he is. So really that's the power of leverage. So if I took his $100,000, put it in my bank account, and then I was able to turn that $100,000 into 7 different properties cash flowing me. For simplicity's sake, we're gonna keep everything exactly the same. So $600 per property, and we have 7 properties. That's $4,200 a month compared to his only $600 he's getting every single month because he bought the whole thing outright. So whenever you're hopping into real estate, you don't need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to get into it. I started off with my very first property for $15,000. That's not that hard to get. That took me a year and a half to work my butt off, get a side hustle, save everything I possibly could, and then bought my first property, and then bought my second property a few months right after that. And now I got 2 properties that are cash flowing me $1,100. I'm getting my time back. I was able to quit that second job, that side hustle, because I was making $300 more than what I was doing my second job. I think I was making about $800 on my side hustle / second job. And now I'm making $1,100 a month just off of my investments. This is how powerful real estate is. Hey guys, if you're taking some sort of value out of this video, please bang that like button. Wish my wife did that. Anyways, please just hit that like button, drop a subscribe down below if you enjoy this content, because it really does help me reach a much broader audience. It helps me reach way more people. That way I can help them achieve their financial freedom through real estate investing and dividend stock investing. Now you might be saying to yourself, I don't want to wait a year and a half to get into a property. I don't want to work my butt off to save $15,000, $20,000, whatever it is. And I highly suggest you invest in out-of-state real estate because that's way better than your backyard. Unless your backyard is one of the the cities that are really good for cash flow. So what do you do if you don't want to save up that money? You're gonna have to save up some money unless you're getting a VA loan, and that's only for veterans. So what do you do? So you're gonna have to have roughly 3 to 5% down of the purchase price you're gonna be buying a property for. And you're gonna have to live in that property for a year. There's no way around it. If you're gonna buy a property for 3 to 5% down, you're going to have to live in that property for basically a year. Unless you can get a conventional loan for 3 to 5% down, but I haven't heard many people doing that. I don't know if it's even a thing, but I know you can get 35% down with an FHA loan, and then after your year is up of living in that property, you are going to move, refinance that property into a conventional loan, and then get an FHA loan for the property that you're going to be living in, and then rent out the property that you just moved from. And hopefully if you ran your numbers right before you even bought the property, you bought it for an investment, not a home, because you knew you were going to be living in that property for only 1 year. So you ran your numbers, everything worked out, and so you're going to be cash flowing after a year of living in that property. Another thing that you're going to have is 2 years work history. And if you're asking why does that matter, I have no idea. That's just what banks require, and they will know your work history. And banks, they ask for everything except your left arm. And you're going to want to have a credit score of, I would say 680 to get not the best rates, but way better rates than you could if your credit score was lower than that. And this right here, what I'm about to tell you, is probably one of the hardest things to do, and it's possibly the best thing for you to do. That is to ask a family member or a friend if they would basically partner with you. And when it comes to investment property loans, you're gonna have to have 15 to 20% down. You can't get past that. No bank is gonna lend you money for lower than that. But James, I don't have 15 to 20% down. That's okay. That is perfectly fine, because there is an acronym that we all love to use, that's OPM. Other people's money, whether that be family, friends, you partner up with someone that you have common interests in, but you ask them to partner with you. You ask them if they would put up the money, 15 to 20% on an investment property, and you would do all the work. You would find the property, you get the lending, you deal with the lenders, you get a tenant inside that property, and then you manage that property. Unless you want to go down the property management side, which I highly suggest if you are brand new to real estate. But imagine this, if I had a partner right now for my very first property, if they put in the $15,000 that I used for the property and the down payment, if they use that $15,000 and then I did all the work, we're making $600 a month in cash flow. Split that in half, 50-50, 50% goes to them because they put down the money, 50% goes to you because you found basically everything, you did everything. Now you're cash flowing $300 a month for not putting any money into the deal. That is a game changer for a lot of people. If you don't have the money to put down in a property, partner up with someone. Ask literally anyone. Everyone that you come into contact with, everyone that you have a small conversation with, let them know you're a real estate investor. That will get the ball rolling. And they might ask you, oh, how many properties you got? Well, actually, I'm working on my very first property. I just don't have the funds to fund it, but I'm actually in touch with a realtor that is bringing me properties basically every single day, and I could be making $500 a month, but I don't have the money to put down on down payment. That'll start this conversation going. You might not be able to partner with them right then. Give them a week, give them 2 weeks, a month. It doesn't matter how long it takes, as long as they come back and they're like, hey, you know what? Let's partner together. Let's do some deals together in real estate. After that, it gets so much easier to partner with other people. Take it to your Uncle Jim. Be like, hey, I partnered with this person, and then now we have 2 properties and they are making us tons and tons of money. Do you want to hop in on some of this? I'm getting deals literally every single day. I'm 25 years old right now. Real estate is the best thing to invest in if you can find the people that have the money, if you can hustle your butt off and get the money for yourself to invest in real estate. And if worse comes to worse, you can't do any of that, Save as much as you can. Get roommates, save on groceries, don't go out to eat literally ever. Save everything you have and put that into dividend stocks. Those will be paying you monthly. Continue to cash flow those dividends, and then whenever you finally have enough money to invest in real estate, or you actually find someone that wants to partner with you, then you don't have to touch that money. Then that money just compounds for you. But if you don't find a partner, take that money out after you've earned so many dividends and that money has grown for you. Then you can put it into real estate, and that money can be working for you too. These are just some of the things that I'm doing. Real estate is obviously the most important thing for me to invest in. And I'm 25 years old. I'm gonna be retired in 4 years. I'm gonna be 29 years old. And I'm trying to help you do the same. No matter what age you're at, I want you to retire very soon. That way you can live however you want, wherever you want, and with whomever you want. Whether that be in Florida sipping margaritas on the beach, or if that's just sitting in your home waiting on kids to come home from school, and then you don't have to miss them coming home from school. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Please drop a like and a subscribe down below. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer every single one of them. Until next time, guys, I'm out. See ya.